lose. There's no way. He says, I'll take that bet. Yeah, I'll take that bet. And sure enough, the Bucks come back, and he had no idea that the Bucks were going to win. He's just looking in awe that the Bucks just came out of nowhere to win this game. And I think who was it? It was Melissa that walked up, and she's like, this is a previously recorded game, right? And we just went, oh. But yeah, that's our good.
I do believe before that, at some point in that game, we were betting shots against him on ridiculous plays, like, hey, I bet you, this guy is going to steal the ball and he's going to throw it, but he's going to throw it out of bounds. And Alex would be like, there's no way.
There's no way.
And it's like, I'll bet you the next round that'll happen in the next 10 seconds. All right, deal. And then it would happen, and then he'd just look at us like, holy shit, what happened?
You guys are crazy.
And we probably would have kept doing it to him if Melissa wouldn't have ruined it for us. So
she called us out.
Cheers, Melissa, for that one.
Yeah, wherever she's at. I probably know her now since everything.
She's at, what's that place over there? It used to be the World of Beer.
A couple of times. What's that place?
You know what I'm talking about, right? We went the one night.
We went there once.
Yeah.
Or twice? No, once.
I think it was once. Brunch mimosas.
Yeah, not anymore. They don't do brunch mimosas. We're getting side commentary from the wife. If you can't hear that.
And she's gone. Okay.
Classic. Classic. We gotta get another mic set up. That's for right. Sure.
So, what else, Howard? You got any other stories from the first times around?
Well, what and like I said, you try to find that magic from the first time you ever got a really good buzz. You never really find that. But what I did find from running the gun club, there's a lot more variety than just high life. That might surprise you quite a bit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I do believe I was the one that pushed you down that
Well, it was fun.
hill.
It was fun because the cool thing about the gun club was we had Schlitz and we had Blatz, and they were really good old school beers. The amount of guys would walk in, they'd say, wow, I haven't had a Blatz for 30 years. Give me a Blatz. Hell yeah, let's get it rolling. And it was such a cool thing to do, and pretty soon we were marketing that off the shelves.
Oh, yeah.
We couldn't keep Schlitz on the shelf. We couldn't keep Blatz on the shelf. That's worse than Busch Light. I'd rather have a Busch Light. Because it was so bad. But because nobody's had it for 30 years, give me 4.
Yeah.
Let's go back. But I started drinking Schlitz because Tony Stewart started drinking Schlitz, and that's why I drank Schlitz at the gun club, because I thought it was funny. And we were drinking those, and hey, that doesn't taste too bad.
Yeah, no, it's definitely a tolerable one.
I wonder what else I can do, and sure enough, I was starting after that, which leads me to that great time at Summerfest. Beer prices are just gouged to the point of ridiculousness, but the crazy part was, some of those beers weren't. Like all the craft beers. Mm-hmm. You go to the craft beer tents and you get, it was at least 12 ounces, if not 16 ounces of good, high-quality beer. You were getting them in plastic cups, but, for $5-6. And that's a good deal. Okay,
oh, yeah.
Let's do this.
Oh, yeah, it was.
And suddenly, hey, that tastes pretty good.
Yeah.
So... Going on that tour, you missed a lot of that tour. If you don't know this about Max is a very accomplished musician. He played with a pretty good instrumental band called the Brock Betts Band, and they were playing Summerfest, so they were doing their. No, that was Semyaza. You were playing with Semyaza.
I don't know which time you were there. Which time are we talking about?
Dude, I don't know. What day is this?
October.
Well, exactly.
Yeah.
I don't know. I suppose it doesn't matter. And I'm sure we'll have some comments that say, hey, it was this day, this specific day,
I do believe both years was actually the same day.
Yeah, I think it might have been.
So even though they were different bands, it was, I think, the same day.
We were touring, and your dad, he's a big sound guy, like a crazy big sound guy. He knows everything about and we go from stage to stage. We wouldn't stay at the very same stage for very long. You'd say, hey, here's what these guys are doing, and hey, this doesn't sound very good at all. I'll tell you why. You know, or hey, this sounds pretty good. Now, what you want to do, you want to be able to hear perfectly from any point in the stands. And I'm trying to imitate your dad. I'm not doing super great, but what I did learn from him is exactly that. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in the front row or you're sitting all the way in the boonies. Mm-hmm. You should be able to hear everything crystal clear. If you can't, you're doing something wrong.
Yep.
It was such an interesting journey, especially for my first time at Summerfest, and that's why we're here right now, and we both never looked back.
Right.
You know, and we're drinking the craziest expensive beers. And of course, yeah, we're cheaping out every now and again. We're going with, you know, watermelon goza. You know, it's $8 for a case. You're doing tangerine and sea salt wheat beers. You know, it's $7 for a case. Dude, what the hell? You know, it's good content. Max, I don't know if you saw what I saw. It's they're doing a beer that's called Gender Fluid.
I did get that text.
You know, and I almost bought, and I might go buy it tomorrow just because it'll be good content for you know, we're coming to the off season very closely here.
Right, just to see what
it tastes like.
All the beers. There's so many of them.
It was a lager, and they didn't say anything besides that. But hey, what the hell? What do we have to lose?
Yeah, right. I'd love to see how many different ways you can, you know, screw up a lager.
We need to get a rim shot sound. Do like the old school.
I'm not walking over there, and I'm not editing it in. So
okay,
maybe at a later date we'll
right.
put Dustin down here or something.
That's not a bad idea either. And we'll post the poll one of these days. Is Beer Maiden sexist? I want to hear that answer, too, because I really want to get Beer Maiden in here. That way we don't have to refresh our own beers. You know, that'd be fun. That might be in closer to the video days. We'll have our own Debbie on Tim the Toolman Taylor show. You know, that'd be fun.
That'd be a good
We're
one.
spitballing ideas, seeing what we can do, but, you know, really enjoying this, and we're glad to be on this path, man. We've been trying to do this for a long time, because we've been liking drinking the different beers. We both got out of the gun club for, you know, kind of the same reasons, and, you know, we miss the bar aspect of the gun club, being able to try different beers and seeing, hey, is this going to kind of go over well, or hey, is this kind of go over like a fart in church? You know, and see what's really good. And of course, we want to hear your opinions, we want to hear what you're thinking, and we want to hear what you're drinking. So don't be shy, let us know. You know, we're going to kind of put the news out there. We're new to this too, and well, welcome aboard. Welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends.
That sounds like something you've said before.
Once or twice, at least.
Yes. Only once or twice, huh? Well, Howard, on that note, my beer's getting low.
Yeah, let's wrap it up.
So, thank you for everybody for tuning in, listening to us for our first official episode. Once again, I am Max.
And I am Howard. Cheers.
This has been Max and Howard Drink Beer.
Prost.
Yeah.